The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Viewer discretion advised.
Okay, you're doing your thing, right?
You were really infatuated with this, but
I'm trying to see this here, man. I'm trying to see this.
He's trying to see it from every angle. Go ahead.
At what point do you stop? Like,
when I'm about to finish,
so right before?
yes. When my toes start twitching.
What if it was too late? Would you?
I think I can time that out.
I was about to say, how do you surprise yourself?
I got 5 kids don't mean that I don't know how to stop when I want to.
So, ladies and germs, we are here. As y'all know, I've known all y'all for quite some time, and I respect all your opinions, but the show is called Agree to Disagree. So, today on the cast, we are going to be talking about quite a few things, and I expect us all to agree to disagree. Is it right for me to make this assumption?
Yeah, sure,
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
All right. I mean, let's just get this show on the road. Can I start it off light and get us all warmed up, because this is the first cast and maybe some people will have some difficulty saying words? Is that okay with y'all? Can I walk y'all into this?
That's cool.
Yeah.
My permission.
All right, I appreciate the cooperation. I'm going to walk y'all into a segment I like to call Language is Hard. All right? So, this is the first thing I'm going to ask of y'all in the cast here. And before we get into that, I'm going to ask y'all to introduce yourselves, because obviously people need to know who they're hearing and who's talking to them. So anybody want to start off with some introductions, please feel free to go through right now. I will be the last one to say anything because I have been talking so damn much. Go ahead. I'll leave it up to y'all, gentlemen.
All right. I guess I'll start it off.
Go for it.
Grady Station over here. I got a YouTube channel and an Instagram called Grady Station as well.
Sweet. So we can find you wherever you may hide.
I am Daniel Ruley, but you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at DNL-Ruley. I do not have YouTube or Snapchat or anything other like that because I have a family and I can't afford that.
Yeah, I got a wife.
I got you.
You know you are right about that, John. Kids.
Shame!
Qualify me.
Right? That was cold, right?
Oh, it's right in the chest. Oh, I'm bleeding. Right. Next.
After you, Davonte.
Alright,
What a gentleman.
I am Davonte. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Tennessee Sooner.
That's the boy. That's the man. That's the legend.
So, I'm Bryson. You can't find me anywhere. So, if you want to find me, you need to get a hold of one of them, because I don't have anything.
He's not allowed to have social media.
He's on
You
probation.
gotta get in touch with his cousin and sister's cousin's baby's mother. They'll have the real name to know where to page you
That's
at.
right, that's right.
With it. I mean, obviously, you should know my voice by now. I am your favorite Dusk Boy D, and this right here is Agree to Disagree. We're gonna start off with the first segment, and I like to call it Language is Hard. All right, so we are native English speakers, correct? Am I correct to assume this? We all speak English language as a first language, yeah?
C.
You wouldn't be
See.
able to tell from my text
See.
messages,
Oh,
but
who
yes.
took that joke from me?
But yes.
That was me.
John thought that joke right before me.
Yeah. Y'all thought. All right. Okay. So, English is the first language. So let's just get this out of the way. Language is hard. I'm not just gonna say English language is hard. All language is hard. So, for these next few slides that I'm about to drop on you, I need y'all to pronounce these words as naturally as they come to you. So if you say it in your own intonation as it is natively on your tongue, how you normally speak and say it in your register, that would be perfect. So can y'all do this for me? And I'm going to drop this picture, so look inside. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Wait, are we going to take
First
turns
pick.
saying it, or should we say all at once?
Yeah.
All right.
No, we can take turns saying it, or anybody can just jump out and say it first and then come back and reiterate, all right? So here's the first one, all right? Number 1.
Cholo.
Cholo.
Chola.
Chola.
Bryson?
Cholo.
Nigga, there's no O at the end of that word. You need to get some glasses.
Alright, so you'd be surprised to know that for a lot of people that aren't in the Southwest, and some of you have lived in the Southwest, so I don't understand, the correct pronunciation of this word is cholla. It's a type of wood.
Really? Bryson,
Hey.
he's talking about you. You live down there. You should have known that.
Yeah, I have too.
John has two.
I ain't out in the
John
desert.
has two.
I'm in the building
Alright.
all day.
Alright. Are y'all ready for the next one?
See.
Alright. And this one's a bit of a wild card for me anyway. So I've heard it pronounced quite a few ways, but here you go.
A Schmider. That's that
Scimitar.
curved sword
Scimitar?
that Aladdin
It's a
had.
scimitar.
Aladdin had one on.
Aladdin.
Nigga.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright.
Scimitar.
Devontae, what you
Scimitar.
got?
Fucking chlamydia.
Prince of Persia.
Scimitar, nigga.
Yeah.
Scimitar.
Alright.
Prince of Persia.
just in case anybody don't know, a scimitar is a type of sword, and even I might be pronouncing it wrong because I've heard it's pronounced scimitar. Niggas got their own sayings for it everywhere, but I'm gonna call it a scimitar.
Centaur.
But I will look it up. I will
Right.
look it up. All right, so I got another one for y'all. Y'all ready? Next one coming up. This one has a lot to do with a conversation that Bryson and myself had with Devin the other day. All right.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be. All right, I want y'all to just say it how you normally say it. All right.
Reconcile.
Reconcile.
Easy as shit. Reconcile.
Reconcile.
Reconcile. It's reconcile. You
You
gotta reconcile.
say?
You gotta reconcile.
You gotta recognize-
Why you pick that word?
There's no accent
Yo.
there.
Because like, I didn't think that it would be that difficult. I didn't think it would be that difficult of a pronunciation. And
Oh,
not that he butchered it or anything, he didn't butcher it at all. You know I love Devin. He didn't butcher it at all. But like Bryson was quick to jump on him. Hey, it's actually reconcile. It's reconcile. Like he got mad. It's reconcile. Like, all right, dog. You know what I mean? It's reconcile. He's like, I didn't know how to pronounce the word. It's reconcile.
Guess it could have been worse. You could have threw up knapsack.
It could have been way. It could have been way.
I hope we
way
all
worse.
get to pick a word because I might have one that y'all
Alright.
probably won't know.
All right, hold on. Okay, I got one for you, Daniel. I want you to pronounce this one first, okay?
All right.
And then everybody else follow up.
I already know
okay?
what it is.
You know what it is, so let's go ahead.
Water.
Water ice.
It's
Water
water.
ice.
It's water.
Water.
Water, right?
That
Alright.
water ice.
Water.
That water ice.
This water is mad cold, son.
Water.
Oh, I'm freezing. Water.
Water.
Brick outside.
Water.
It's brick outside. Relax.
Water, sir.
All right. So while I'm over here saying this, language is hard. It is pronounced however the fuck you want to pronounce it. I mean, water.
If you're from the
whatever
north, if
hell
you listen
say.
to this and you're from the Northeast, particularly Jersey or Pennsylvania
H2O.
or Delaware,
Yeah,
you
Philly.
will say-
Philly for sure.
Philly for sure is water.
Nah.
W-O. I'm gonna spell it. I'm
You
gonna
ain't
tell you how to
spell
spell it.
All right. Tell me how to spell it.
W-O-O-D-E-R. That's how we spell it. Water.
I'm with it. And I love the fact that you own it. That's how you pronounce it. Alright? Okay. I'm gonna give y'all another one.
water.
Bryson should know this one, but he might not because maybe it's not fresh in his memory. But it does have a reference to a hitman mission. So I want y'all to pronounce this, take your time with it, however you feel like it.
I have no idea.
What?
Me neither.
Hitman
Anthem?
2, first
Go
mission.
ahead, just try it. Just try it. Just try it.
First mission, Hitman 2.
Anathem?
Anthema?
No, that's not right. No.
Anthema?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Anthem?
Anthema.
Anthema.
The A is silent. The other A is
Okay.
silent. Anthema.
Bryson, you got one? Anybody else want to make an attempt?
I'm gonna remain
Anthema.
silent.
No, I'm good.
Okay, alright. The correct pronunciation of the word is anathema. Alright? And anathema means something or someone intensely disliked. Like, I dislike niggas that happen to clap at the end of movies. I got a serious anathema for them niggas. This nigga dropped the Tim. Water. Damn. You showing him the wheat with the water, my nigga? All right. I got another one. Got another one for y'all. Y'all ready? Got a few of these, so let's just run through these as quickly as possible. I'm gonna need y'all scholars to go ahead and tell me what this word is.
Nemo?
Nemo?
Animal.
Anemone.
Bryson, chime in, sir.
Bro. I don't even know.
Animal.
All right.
Where are you finding these words?
That is
These
true.
are-
You
these-
got the sources and shit sitting next to you right now?
Yeah, I got this. All right. Okay.
He's asking Jeeves.
Nah. I'm using Alta Vista actually. All right. So, anemone. Y'all know what a sea anemone is. It's a creature in the sea. It's an anemone. That's what it is. Anemone.
Oh, I've heard that. I didn't know how to spell it, but I have heard
same.
that.
Finding Nemo.
Okay.
They like underwater dildos. They look like underwater dildos.
That's the thing.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop an easy one on y'all. All right. Feel free. Nobody should fail this.
A backpack.
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 Backpack, right? Easy joints. All right.
Right.
All right.
Also known as a knapsack.
Also known as what?
A knapsack.
What's the next one?
A
A Louis
knapsack.
knapsack.
He said
Louis
nab,
knapsack.
a knapsack.
Louis
A
knapsack.
Louis knapsack.
Or a book
As
bag.
T.I. would tell you. As T.I.
Louis
would tell
knapsack.
you. A knapsack. That nigga's relaxed. He said that
Snapchat,
shit.
where I'm holding all the words at.
I mean,
What
no
you
one
know
calls
about
them
that?
that, right? Y'all call it a book bag, right? And then what's a book bag?
Nah, I call it a backpack.
Really?
I call it a backpack.
A book bag.
Nah, only Big Larry calls it a book bag. you would tell little Larry go get his book bag.
So what's in it?
All right, here we go. Right here, I got one for y'all. This one will be a little bit difficult, but have fun.
Oh.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
No, Worcestershire
Isn't it
sauce.
You're saying it
Worcestershire?
wrong, sir.
No, it's
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, John said it right. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. No, what are you doing?
Worcestershire.
Davonte, what you got?
No idea.
Worcestershire.
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 All right,
I'm not from New York.
you would-
This makes me feel like I am.
Yeah, yeah.
Worcestershire.
You would think, right? You see the word, you're gonna think to sound out every single word in it. You know what the correct pronunciation of the word is?
No.
Worcestershire.
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 That's it. Worcestershire.
You forgot the second
Real
half,
simple.
sir. Shire.
No, you don't pronounce the shire. The higher part is not there. It's Worcestershire sauce. If you
Like
hear
I
a
said.
native say it, Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
I've never seen a word with
Not-
so many silent letters.
Could I get the country of origin, please?
It's from the UK.
Makes sense.
Oh, of
That's
course.
some ninja right
That
there.
makes sense.
That's straight ninja.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next one coming up. This one is something y'all have seen.
Somebody got a cricket commercial going on in the background.
Mischief.
Mischievous.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Mischievous.
Oh, it's mischievous. Mischievous.
Mischievous.
Mischievous.
Or mischief.
Not mischievous.
What you got, John? Let's hear yours, John.
Mischievous.
Mischievous.
The only one to pronounce it correctly was Davonte. It's mischievous. There is no extra evious. It's mischievous.
Man, this is a setup.
All right. I got
You
another one.
mischievous for saying that.
Right? You an FBI
Looking
agent undercover,
mischievous
Yo,
with my
hey, man,
knapsack.
right? Somebody pat him down.
With my
I'm
Worcestershire
talking to the
sauce.
caller right now. I'm talking to the lapel. Move in. Red team go. All right. Next one. What y'all got?
It's not drought. I know that. It's not. Oh, a draft. A draft. Draft.
Anybody else?
It's draft.
I'm not gonna contest him. I'm gonna agree with that.
Davonte, John, anything?
Leaned out wheezy. Drought.
Oh my God. Daniel, the man from Philly, is correct.
It's a beer. A draft. Pour me a cold one, sir.
Pour it up for the OG.
Water. Some water.
And a glass of
Pour it up for the
water.
OG.
Need some
Oh,
water.
yeah.
Pour it up
That's
for the
dry.
OG.
Water.
Pour it up for the OG. This one is quite popular with the hipsters.
Quinoa.
Quinoa.
I eat that shit.
That's disgusting.
I've seen this
Got
word
it.
all across the store, but never tried to say it.
Anybody else got some
Chewy
pronunciations for me?
You got it.
What y'all
I
got?
think Daniel muted
You got it.
himself.
All right. There's multiple pronunciations of it. It's quinoa, quinoa. It's a Spanish word, so you can say it however the fuck you want.
It's very
The
good
most
for you.
commonly pronounced one is quinoa.
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 All right, here we go. I got one. I got another one right here. Y'all should know. Y'all should know because we are a fan of foods.
Restaurateur.
Restaurant.
Restaurateur. Restaurant.
I know all the food ones. I know everything about the food ones.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and say it again for me, Daniel.
Restaurateur.
One more time.
Restaurateur.
All right.
Yeah.
That is
Is it
perfect.
French?
That is the perfect
Restaurateur.
pronunciation of it. Because most people, I try to throw you
No,
off.
enunciate.
I tried to throw you off with the N in there, but there's no N. It's just RAT. Restaurateur.
I thought I was pronouncing it. Oh shit.
Next one.
Niggas just write by accident.
Pow.
Barbed wire.
Barbed wire.
Barbed wire.
Barbed wire.
Yeah, barbed wire.
Yeah, but no one says that. Like, come on.
If you was
We
to
brush
ask
that.
me to say this
Barbed wire.
before
Oh,
I
they
saw
got some
the
barbed
word,
wire on it. Some barbed wire on it.
Yeah, what would you say? What would you say,
if you
Davonte?
would have asked me to say this without the word, it would have been barbed wire.
Barbed wire.
I said the same
Barbed
thing,
wire.
Davonte. I'm with you on that one.
Oh god.
I've heard a lot of pronunciation of it. Barbed wire, bob wire, barbus wire, barbed wire.
You found the
Barbed
barbed
wire.
wire.
Alright, I got one for you. Right here. What y'all got for me?
Cafoni.
Everybody just went
Taco.
silent.
I have no idea.
Ca.
I want to know the definition.
Cacophony?
Of the word?
Cacophony?
Cafoni.
Come on, give me your pronunciations. I'll give you the definition since you asked.
Cacophony.
Cacophony?
You say cacophony?
Yeah.
You got your feet out? Cacophony?
Yes,
Alright,
sir.
y'all ready for the definition and the pronunciation?
Yes, sir.
It's cacophony,
Cacophony.
right? It's like a harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. Sometimes people use it to pronounce gunshots, especially if they're automatic gunshots, a cacophony of gunfire.
Yo, I'm gonna be using all
Cacophony.
these words tomorrow. Yeah, so you know the mischievous cacophony tried to climb the barbed wire.
Damn, how did sound try to climb the barbed wire, my nigga? Like, what's good?
I didn't
Oh,
say
no,
it
that was
made
just
sense.
sending
I
his
just gotta
revenue.
use
Got
these
their
words.
backpack or their knapsacks?
The book bag.
What kind of sauce? What kind of sauce was in the bag, though?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Damn! Don't tell me they put that on their quinoa, dog. Anyway, I got another one for y'all. Y'all ready?
Let's get it.
Oh, I know this one. I'll let everybody else go though.
Hierarchy.
Heresy.
Heresy.
What you got? What you got? bro?
Hierarchy.
This is preposterous. That's what I got.
Hierarchy.
I'm gonna tell you, all you are wrong. 'Cause
No.
You're missing one succinct sound. It's hierarchy. You gotta hire somebody, and then there's archy.
What the
Hierarchy.
Hierarchy.
But it was close.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching. I'm sorry, listening to us basically do hooked on phonics. That's okay though.
Extreme hooked on phonics.
I'm warming up your vocal cords. I'm getting you in touch with it so you enunciate. Niggas can understand you. Because, I mean, we got heavy ass accents. You know what I mean? We speak Ebonics. Niggas have a difficult time.
All kinds.
What y'all got for me on this one?
Antiquated.
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 No, antiquated.
It's antiquated.
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 You hit it
That's
and you
just
put
my
it.
fucking Oklahoma/Texas/Tennessee Ebonics.
Stop moving around. Stop moving around.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
I don't want any of y'all to think I'm picking on y'all, but I want y'all to pronounce certain words for me that I know they're difficult for a lot of people. So I'm gonna need John to pronounce this one because it happens
really?
to be one of my favorites that he pronounces. Because I've known John for damn near all my
Really?
life, and I love him to death. So pronounce this one for me
Really?
one time. Drop it on me.
Stenema.
Once more for me, Playboy.
Stenema.
He missed it.
You gotta swap the N and the M.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Stampina.
Stand
There
him
you
up.
go. And I don't care. He can say however the hell he wants. You know what I mean? Stamina. I heard it spelled and pronounced a lot of funny ways in my long travels. All right. So since we're nearing the end of language is hard, I just got some phrases I'd like for you guys to say, and then we can just get into the better stuff. These are real easy, and sometimes you might have to say them 3 times. So anybody want to take a crack at this first one? Feel free.
Irish wristwatch.
Irish
Irish.
wrist.
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish
Whoa.
wristwatch.
Oh, you
3
want to say
times,
it
3
fast?
times.
Oh,
Irish
Irish
wristwatch.
wristwatch.
Yeah.
Irish wristwatch. Irish
I
wristwatch.
can't do that.
Irish wristwatch.
Wristwatch. I can't get past the first one, nigga.
Yeah, come on, try it.
Irish
Irish
wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
It's pretty fucking funny, right?
I'm not touching that one.
Yo, go ahead, come on, Daniel. They tried it.
Irish
Come on.
wristwatch. Irish wrist.
Ah,
Nah, I fucked up.
you are slurring so bad. You didn't even make it to the second
Because I just
word.
had a draft.
You need to get your stamina up.
Yo, for
Stamina,
real.
mana.
Stamina. My stamina.
All y'all niggas. All y'all. Okay, we got the Irish out the way. I got a very important question for y'all. You can repeat it back for me, please. 3 times at least.
Ours are oak.
My God, I just felt like I had a seizure trying to pronounce this shit.
R.
That's too many O's, man.
R R
Sorry,
Oars Oak. R R
3
Oars
times.
Oak. R R Oars Oak.
John, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
R. R. Or.
He's a pirate.
Pretty good, right?
He's a pirate.
Come on, you gotta go 3 times. You gotta go
R.
3 times
Or. Oaks.
fast. or. Yes. Perfect. Come on, let's go. More.
R. Oars Oak. R. Oars Oak. R. Oars Oak. R. Oars
Hey.
Oak.
It gets easier. For
R
some
Oars
weird ass
Oak.
reason.
R Oars Oak. R Oars Oak.
Sounds like you're trying to put it like a code, like a cheat code, like from back in the days.
Right? Like, oh, okay, let me put this code in. Infinite health.
R1, L1,
Oh,
L2,
shit.
L2, left down, right up, left down, right up.
GTA. GTA, all the guns. Not that I remember anything.
What makes it really weird is it's easier to read it than it is for somebody to say it to you and you have to repeat it back. So like if you're reading it, oh yeah, I can get it. But if somebody says, hey, R Oars Oak, can you repeat that back for me 3 times fast? You'll stumble with it more. So I'm giving it to y'all easily. All right, I got another one for y'all. Since I know y'all love watches. Bryson, can you get this one for me?
Watches are Swiss.
Man, what's up with you and watches? What's
Come
up
on,
with
keep
you and
going.
watches?
I need 3. I need 3.
Wristwatch is hard
one.
enough.
You didn't even get one. You got one. I didn't even make it through the one.
Which
fine.
which
It's
wristwatches are Swiss? Which? Ooh.
It's the last
Wristwatch or
It's the
Swiss
last-
wristwatch.
Yes.
Which wristwatch is
I'm gonna
or
give up on
Swiss
that one right
wristwatch?
there.
Let's go, John. I know you got it in you.
Which wristwatch are Swiss wristwatch? Which wristwatch or Swiss wristwatch?
You sound like a German.
Now
He
you
does.
speak my language.
Now you speaking my language. Which one of y'all kicked me? All right, Davonte, you want to make an attempt at this? You want to take a stab at it?
Don't want to, but I'll do it.
Nah, I appreciate you.
Which wristwatches are wristwatches? Which wristwatches are Swiss watches? Which wristwatches are Swiss watches? Like I said, wristwatch is hard enough for me. God damn it.
This nigga don't need no wristwatch, y'all. Alright, and I got a final one for our segment of language is hard. Y'all can slay this one. This one's easy.
Some sunshine. Oh no, damn! I forgot.
Some sunshine. Some sunshine.
Some sunshine.
That
Some
sounds racist.
sunshine. Some sunshine.
They're usually vampires.
Some sunshine. Some
They're usually
sunshine.
vampires.
Okay, I see what it is. Some sunshine. Some sunshine. Some
Sunshine.
There you go. I told y'all this one was easy. Alright. I'm with it. Alright, now that was
Felt like that was the end of the movie right there.
that.
Bryson.
Oh, I'm feeling mad anathema right now. Y'all don't even fucking know. I'm about to reach in this knapsack, nigga. Somebody about to hear a cacophony right now. Right now. Right now. Somebody hand me the barbed wire bat. It's wrestling time.
It's Negan time.
Alright, y'all did well, right? So y'all would agree with me, language is hard. It doesn't matter if it's your native language, right? It's a little bit hard.
Extremely.
What in the world is that?
What the fuck
I need to enlarge it.
Enlarge the
Wow.
joint. Please enlarge it.
Yo.
Please enlarge
Is
it.
that a bat?
Is he retarded?
What kind of
Look
No.
like a predator bottom, man.
No.
what kind of dog?
Bat.
What
big
is
bat
it?
this?
Yo, that's a bat, but his
It's a hammerhead bat.
why his
It's a
wings deflected?
Wait, hold on. Have y'all played the game Ty the Tasmanian Tiger? It looks like that
He's
nigga
throwing up
with
gang
wings.
signs right now with his wings. He's throwing up gang signs with his wings. Like, yo, I represent the Crips.
I
over
need
here.
you to
What
find the
talking
picture of
about,
Ty the Tasmanian Tiger and put that in the video.
Alright, I got you.
Yo,
Alright.
so walk me through this.
Alright, so the other day, alright, I'm chilling and I see this ugly ass picture of this animal. I was like, this is the ugliest shit I ever seen. So I hit my boy Josh up. I was like, hey, you want to see the ugliest fucking animal I've ever seen in my life? And he's like, yeah. So I sent it to him, right? The first reply I got back, he said, is that a fucking donkey bat? And I was like, no. I was like, nah, it's a hammerhead bat. Hey, bro, can I hold $1?
Hey, bro, you trying to match?
He do
No,
look like he got
what
his
is
hand
it? Oh,
out.
wait, hold on. Let me see. So, you know what he reminds me of?
And then
Hold on.
and we came up for a name, nigga. It's the wild
That's what
do-rag
it looks
bat.
like to me.
He looked like Beetlejuice. Yo.
I don't know about Beetlejuice,
But yeah. Now that you all warmed up, y'all want to go into agree or disagree? You want to do either or? Dealer's choice.
Which one's the one about the unpopular opinions?
That is agree to disagree.
Let's get that. Let's get it.
You want to get that one in?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. What y'all got? Drop what you got, cause I got one. Carry me.
My first one is Black Ops 2 was better than Modern Warfare 2.
I'm
Better
gonna have
all
to
around
disagree
game.
with that wholeheartedly. I
Tell
gotta
the
disagree
truth, I
with
just got Black Ops 2 free.
I don't even remember those games, to be honest with you. Jeez, it's been that long.
that. Did you play it?
Yeah, I played
Once.
some of the campaign.
It wouldn't be the same
Davonte, you talking about a campaign or just overall game?
overall.
Period?
Everything top to bottom.
Yeah, I think I might have to disagree on that one.
I'm gonna just be like,
I'm gonna have to go with Modern
Call of
Warfare.
Duty like that when we could talk about Battlefield.
Hmm.
Battlefield's fucking far better
I'm
than.
talking about Modern Warfare
Right.
2.
We're not
What's
talking
better,
about
we're
that,
going-
nigga. Listen
we're
to the
Modern
segment.
Warfare
We didn't
2.
say Battlefield or Call of Duty.
Ugh.
I say Black
Okay,
Ops
so
2.
what do you say?
But my reasons for it is
Let's hear.
Modern Warfare 2, the quickest that we've ever seen hackers get into fucking Call of Duty games. That shit was in there like the second week. And also, can't move around the map without niggas finding noob tube spots. It's like you look in the sky, you see that cloud that's slightly underneath that rainbow, point at that spot, fire a noob tube.
And you know, yeah.
And you hit the fucking C flag. Exactly. So niggas would get nukes off that alone. And that's my second favorite. But Black Ops 2 my first favorite because every gun in the game's balanced. You can use whatever. There's no guns. It's just like obsolete. It came with the League play shit, and that's the only game on consoles before Overwatch that I can think of that got a real competitive mode right without having to come back and patch everything right. Transit changed zombies from running in circles around the same area back and forth. It actually put like a whole entire map on that shit where you travel around. And the story actually, like, was a good way to end the whole little Black Ops thing until Black Ops 3, but that went like futuristic and shit. But
right, that had like next to nothing to do with the previous Black Ops.
Exactly. But this one actually built off of Black Ops 1. It like remembered where it left off and it came and improved on things. But mainly, it's just the quality of life of all the guns being balanced. The pick 10 system, where you can choose to, like, if you want to run with just a knife, but you have all these perks to help you with going around knifing niggas, you can do that. If you want only your primary with a bunch of perks, you can do that. Want to run around with just your pistol, you can do that. That was the first time they did that in these games. They added support streaks, so niggas had to play the flag and like actually help the team instead of just worrying about camping and getting kills. It got niggas out of corners because you get more points for capturing the flag than you do getting a kill. And Modern Warfare 2 is kind of where the camping shit started. I've never heard the term camping until I started playing Modern Warfare 2. So,
alright, but I gotta come up with a counterpoint on the camping point here.
True.
Before Modern Warfare 2, was there any kind of shooters out there that was like, oh yeah, we all gotta get this shit right now? Because it wasn't for Call of Duty 4. Everybody only picked it up after the tailwind of it. Like, oh, I heard Call of Duty 4 is pretty good. We need to check out Modern Warfare. That was the first one, right?
Yeah.
So everybody, of course, was gonna be waiting for the second one to drop. What dropped in between Modern Warfare 1 and 2? Was it World at War?
World at War. I personally was on that shit heavy.
Yeah, same here.
I was on World at War heavy too, and I saw hacking on that shit too. So, but I get why you say it would be an unpopular opinion in this, because a lot of people have varying, conflicting thoughts on the Call of Duty shit. But to me, I'm gonna choose Modern Warfare 2 over it simply because, one, I had better time with Modern Warfare 2, and two, the only game where I've ever been able to just run around with my pistol and a knife was Modern Warfare 2. I got a nuke with just a fucking pistol and knife on Modern Warfare 2. Every other game, every other spot, you have a pistol and you're trying to outshoot anybody with a rifle, whether or not you're more accurate or not, you getting dropped. Modern Warfare 2 was solid because it had the co-op, it had a good story, because the story was basically just playing a fucking action movie. It depends on if you like it or not. I can't say it was good universally for everybody, but
RP my
it
nigga
you know what I mean? Like, it was coherent. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the multiplayer because, of course, I was playing with all of y'all when y'all were on there. And, you know what I mean, the co-op for whenever, I don't feel like dealing with all this bullshit right now. And I'm pretty sure that was one of the first games that dropped Team Tactical. And we used to run Team Tactical all the time. Was Team Tactical on World at War?
I think it might have been.
People?
I think it might have been.
Yeah, because we was running on that heavy whenever we didn't have full squads. We was just running fours. That's one of the only reasons why I pick it, because whenever I played Black Ops 2 online, all the guns just felt samey as hell to me. Even the assault rifle, there was never any gun on there where I was like, this is my go-to gun. Let me fuck with this, because none of them really stuck with me. And it's been the same since Black Ops 2. Like, none of these guns is really like, oh, this is my gun. You know what I mean? Back on Modern Warfare 2, ACR, my gun. Back on Modern Warfare 2 without the ACR, motherfucking pistol. You could even take an AK and still be successful. But it wasn't unbalanced except for in the beginning when they had those dual fucking flip shotguns, the lever action joints, 1887s. Yeah, but I just didn't feel it. Like, I didn't feel it on Black Ops 2 at all. I didn't feel anything like, yeah, I could spend some time here. It was like, all right, I played through the story. The story's good. I enjoyed the story. I did enjoy the hell out of Transit, no lie. That shit was next level for the zombie shit, as it should progressively get better. because you ain't gonna survive long with a mode where it's just let me stay here and hold this spot. But even then, when I say that, it's kind of wrong because niggas still play zombies because they want to play zombies. You know what I mean? They know what they're in for. I'm gonna be here. I ain't gonna survive it, but I'm gonna play zombies, see how far I get. Until they started enacting changes. But that's just me. And while I stick to my guns with Modern Warfare 2, I respect and I understand where you're coming from with Black Ops 2 because you're going to have fonder memories on something that you enjoyed more. You're going to be like, this is better when you look back at it like, yeah, this is where it was at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Personally, it sits with me, and people look at me like I slapped their grandmothers when I say I like Black Ops 2 more than fucking... Or that I enjoy Black Ops 2 more than Modern Warfare 2 because it's like they kind of went for the future shit, but it wasn't the annoying future shit they ended up going to with all the boosting and flying in the air and
jumping
all that
off the walls.
Yeah, exactly. It did that.
Like it
kept feet on ground, and the maps were it wasn't all gray and dingy kind of looking. It was
colorful.
It had personality, like different rooms. It's like, look at these fancy cars in the front. They have a secret room with cocaine and shit in it. All types of
I remember
maps.
that.
It wasn't just snow or desert. And
it had a pinch for you, some pizzazz.
Exactly, it wasn't the same.
Yeah, I still haven't beat that game yet though, so I never played multiplayer, so I can't really say much about Black Ops 2, but like I said, I'd go with Modern Warfare because I have a lot of memories of playing that with like everybody.
Yeah, we was all heavy back then on that. Like everybody was constantly on it.
True. And I think something that might weigh my opinion a little bit more is that I probably was on Black Ops 2 more because I felt like all the noob shit, all the camping shit wasn't really keeping me away from it because they took like rewarding niggas that did that away. And
right.
In the league,
and there was a hell of a lot of noob tubing.
Yeah, and they had Scavenger Pro that you could pick shit back up and shoot again. Nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
But they cut that shit down for like the league play or whatever. And even when niggas was like, man, we ain't trying to do that league play shit, we're trying to play casually, I would get on there and I would actually play with other people that knew the call outs that I knew. And also, I feel like my Black Ops 2 is where competitive shooters like started to get
They took
popular.
a hold.
They always had CSGO and all that shit like that. But I feel like that when that popped up with all those groups like FaZe, Optic, Complexity, all those niggas were on Twitch, like that shit was blowing up. Like hundreds of thousands of people were watching these dudes at the same time. And
it drew them an audience.
Exactly. And I feel like it like switched the culture up. It started Hardpoint, and Hardpoint even kind of pops up in Overwatch's little ways that game works.
Right. And then they did bring back Hardpoint in other modes, and sometimes it was really just trash, but it wasn't so bad on Black Ops 2.
Yeah, so seeing all that shit hitting at once, I'm like, I liked it more personally, gameplay wise, and I feel like it impacted like the culture a bit more than Modern Warfare 2. That's why I say what I say.
So you feel like it had more cultural clout as opposed to these games were just here and then gone. This game is the one that kind of broke the mold and laid the way for other games coming in the future.
Yeah, exactly. It has something that you can go back and look at and not really be hit by the nostalgia goggles that we get sometimes. Because I get in that way sometimes and I go back and play it and I'm like, well, I must have had a really good time sitting here in fucking high school or middle school playing this shit. But right now, it's like, I don't see myself playing this at this time.
Like, nigga, what's good? I hear you. Alright, so the unpopular opinion is, once again, repeat it for me.
Unpopular opinion is Black Ops 2 is better than Modern Warfare 2.
And how many agree or disagree with that?
Disagree.
Disagree.
John, disagree.
I think Bryson fell asleep.
You think so?
I didn't fall asleep. I just
He's chilling.
I mean, not a big Call of Duty person. I mean, like, I
Gotcha.
played because all y'all played, and I played with y'all. But I don't know if it was necessarily because I didn't have interest in the game, or I wasn't good at the game, or what it was, but it didn't drive me in.
It didn't click.
To play. Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a lot of other games that I had more interest in, and I guess I had a stronger opinion for that people don't particularly care for. But
I got you. And
Call
all
of
right,
Duty's Call of Duty.
to finalize it, Davonte, I gotta disagree. So you're right. It is an unpopular opinion, but I do see where you're coming from, and I value it. I value the fact that you feel that way because it struck a chord with you. So the fact that it's important, I'm with it. And while we may not agree and see eye to eye on it, I definitely understand where you're coming from because they're valid points. You know what I mean? The zombie stuff was really stepped up. They did do something to rectify the camping and the noob tubing with the resupply for scavenger. And they did have the league play stuff. I'll have to look into if there was another game before that we had played that had league play, but I do remember that being one of the first ones.
That's all I can ask for.
You know what I mean? So good shit. You know what I mean? I hear you. Next one. Who got an unpopular opinion for an agree to disagree? What's up?
I have one.
What you got, Daniel? Let's hear it.
Gentlemen, shaved or unshaved?
What are we talking about?
Could be chins.
You got to be specific.
Heads.
We talking about the triangle. We talking about the triangle.
Talking about armpits.
I'm talking about the landing strip.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
The landing strip,
okay.
that means there's hair.
Are we talking about shaved as in completely?
Design.
All right, let me add a couple
Design.
subsets to that. All right,
let's do this.
completely unshaved, maintained, landing strip,
There's
or
too many.
naked.
You gotta narrow
like,
that down,
butt
man.
naked,
All right,
like nothing.
You got to
baby
split these
back
up.
skin, baby bottom.
You got to split these up. You got to split
Hair
these up. You got
anyway.
to do them one to one.
Okay. No, because sometimes a little bit of hair is not a bad thing. A little bit of hair is okay.
What do you believe?
Me personally,
All right. Okay. So to reiterate, state the question for me so I may answer you, and we all may answer you and line this
all right,
up.
I'm gonna take John's direction and just free the way. What do you gentlemen agree or disagree? No hair is better than hair.
This is a touchy question because sometimes you do want some, sometimes you don't.
That's what I was about to say. I mean, me personally, I'm usually in a no hair mood, but occasionally I'm in a hair mood.
I'm with you, so like I'm right on the line. Like, all right, you know what I mean, as long as it ain't crazy over wild jungle. But then again, even if it is, sometimes it's real bomb. So I'm like,
If the mood shall
it's a
strike
tough
me,
one for me.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gonna go through the thicket? Like, it don't bother you to
Hell
traverse
nah. You not have the
traverse
equipment.
jungle?
You
All right,
gonna
I'm gonna
spread
say
that
this to
shit
you.
open?
I'm gonna say this to you in rhyme. Do you not have the equipment to battle the thicket, my nigga? I do. Let's get it. So let's get it.
No hair.
My preference, clean. But I do not dislike not clean. You know what I mean?
I don't discriminate.
I don't exactly.
Yeah, I'm all. I'm
discriminate.
team clean hair, but I don't discriminate. But it needs to be arranged
You need,
in a.
you need
in
to
a-
maintain.
Yes,
You
maintain.
need the hedge maze.
Listen,
You need the hedge maze.
I'm not trying to be in some sort of hedge maze or some shit trying to find the entrance. Like, you need to have a very clear direction.
Always clean, straight saved. And we putting
So
it
she
on
got a little
wax.
bit, Davonte. You telling me you like, no, you gotta zip that back up, or you gotta go get that Gillette. I got a Gillette in the closet. You can take care of
We
your
add
business.
you up.
Plum and Fire Engine Red? You gotta go. I'm
you
sorry.
gotta go.
I prefer.
You gotta go.
I prefer for if we're talking like intimate relationship. Like I'm actually with this person, so that means I'm doing extra shit for her. If I'm doing extra shit for you, you need to make sure that the landing
You said
strip
you're
is
pulling
clean
overtime. You're pulling
and it's
overtime.
straight. I don't need no obstacles in the way. You get all that shit out the way before I come over, and then I do my work.
One night stand.
One night
Bryson,
stand,
what
I
you
don't
got?
give a fuck.
Bryson, what you got?
My head's not going nowhere down there in the one night stand. Right?
Yeah, until she pulls out the strizzer. Get your ass down there.
Y'all seen Mission Impossible yet? And hit one of those bitches, jump out the window.
Jumping out a window. Oh.
Nah, the new one.
Spoiler alert.
Yo, tell me why Bryson won't let me spoil the movie Predator for him. The new one, he won't let me spoil it for him.
Which one? One or two?
Shut up.
Nah, the new one, the new joint that's coming out.
Man, I done seen the old Predators more times than
What?
you had eat your dick in your life. Like, no way.
Damn,
a lot
Daniel.
of fucking viewing. Like, it's like a whole year worth of viewing right there.
A whole year. Damn. That's...
All right, Bryson, clean, or you got to battle the bush.
So
That nigga's metrosexual. He like it clean.
I'm a little uncomfortable right now. You came up my metrosexualness right now.
Damn.
Honestly, it don't matter, dude. Like,
Really?
Like it
I'm
doesn't really
surprised.
matter. It really does
Nah,
not matter.
it
Like,
don't
I ain't
matter.
like hating. Like if she pulls it down
the
and it's
old
wild.
me? The old me? Oh, hell no. That shit gotta be bald, man. It gotta be like...
You do know more
Acid
hair causes more
bald.
sweat, which means it's gonna might be a little,
That's not true.
sour.
That's not true.
I'm just saying,
So-
make sure she clean it up, wash it up. You know what I mean? Don't just unzip it and dive in.
Oh
So
man,
just, like,
oh shit.
Throw
So
some
that's
spit
why
on my hand and rub it around real quick. Hold on, I gotta wash this up real quick. Let me splash this on.
Better pull out a fucking Tide stick or something.
They don't even make those no more. It's like asking for a Downy ball. Like, get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Nah, it don't matter. You know what I mean? Like, to each his own. You know, getting older now. What does it really matter? We're all people. We're all people.
Nope.
Some fucking hair strands caught in your teeth? Like, come on.
Exactly. None of that.
Hey, but she's still gonna kiss you afterwards. So what does that matter? Like, you got something in your teeth. Yeah, bitch, it's you. It's you.
So on that note, maybe this is just the weird side of me, but I don't want to taste my own penis, so I'm not kissing her.
Oh no, not at all.
I'm just saying like, that's not happening.
That's one double standard. That's
What?
Yeah, that's not okay.
I have to disagree
That's
on
not
that
okay.
one. I'm gonna disagree on that one.
What? You trying to taste yourself like? Oh damn, I missed this spot. Oh,
It's all
shit.
mixed up at that point, so it don't really matter. It's a hodgepodge at that point.
You're a brave soul.
Are we saying? Are we saying?
Wait, we talking about? Wait, what are we talking about? Like
Are we
post?
saying?
Post,
Yeah, that,
like,
you mean you got to be specific. Are we saying
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
blasted off already? Did you blast off already, or you not blasted off?
Yeah, if I blast
it don't
off,
matter
no, fuck
either
that.
way. It don't matter either way.
Really?
Nah, man. Like, I could just get out and
You don't want no
It can
drop?
happen.
Might be a little bit of drop.
I might just like turn my head a little bit.
All right, wait. Well, do you want her to kiss you after you do it?
Of course.
Double standard.
I'm
This nigga was
not-
like,
I'm
of
not
course.
gonna- I'm
Like,
not gonna-
how dare you?
I'm not gonna be a
Yeah, Davonte.
hypocrite and force the issue, but I mean, like, I would get it if it was like, oh, okay.
Like if I go first and
That's
come
cool.
up, you're kissing me. If you go down first and come up, yeah, we're gonna move on. That's the that's a double standard that's here to stay. I'm sorry.
That's cold blooded.
All right, so to inverse this a little bit, so you're saying that if
No.
you had the chance and the ability to please
No.
yourself sexually with your own mouth, you wouldn't do it.
No.
Hell no. Hell no.
My younger self would.
Absolutely.
My younger self
Absolutely
would.
not.
All right, and then that lines up exactly with these answers because Daniel said it don't matter, so he's saying that if he was younger, he would suck him up. You know what I mean? And Bryson is saying that it does matter. So if he, when he was younger, he wouldn't try to suck himself up.
I don't care if it was like a clone of me that never would come back together. Like, nah, man.
Nah, I'm just talking about the supposed Marilyn Manson trick where the nigga could, you know what I
It's
mean?
no big difference from
Self-relate.
beating your dick. Like, what's the big difference? I'm just
So,
saying, one's your mouth, one's your hand.
So,
It's the same thing.
nah, like, it's not the same thing. Like,
How so? How not so, sir?
All right, let me break it down.
So wait,
Let me break it down.
wait.
go ahead,
Before
go
you
ahead,
move
go
on,
ahead.
just real. So
Oh,
if
gee.
you're down to do it, right? are you going all the way or are you stopping?
That's
no, then I need to pull my hand out. Like that's I draw a line in the sand somewhere.
I don't know. I mean, you're just saying what's the difference, right?
Well, I'm just saying the act, not the finish. Like I don't want nobody. No, that's gay.
What's the act?
That's gay.
It's already
That's
gay.
gay. Like,
That's
right
already
there.
gay.
That's some gay shit right
there,
there.
man. You know what I mean? Like you can't be like halfway doing something. That's like you.
It's either
like,
all or
putting it
nothing.
in on a girl.
You either end it
and
or
she about
end
to
it to win
finish,
it.
and you just be like, "Oh shit, I gotta go."
No, I got a supplement. Like I pull out Hammerhead. You know what I mean? Handy, Hammerhead, whatever you want to call her.
He said handler.
Handler. She got different names. But no, I'm not blowing a load in my own mouth.
I mean, you're putting your stuff in there.
That's
I
the
mean,
difference.
Not really. Not really. I mean, you just kind of shortchanging yourself at that point.
No, I wouldn't shortchange myself. Nigga, that's why God invented socks. Come on.
God invented socks, nigga. He said, "Hey,
She
these
did.
are socks. Y'all wear these."
So,
Hey, hold on. Say that you're playing Never Will I Never one day. And you have done this before you took out your ribs like Marilyn Manson to do it one day. And they say, never have I never had dick in my mouth. Are you raising your hand?
are you gonna come clean? Yeah.
He's the only
You gonna
one
you gonna come
drinking.
clean? You gonna come clean? Nah, you ain't sharing that.
But he would have to tell them specifically. He had to specify. It wasn't anybody else's. It was my own joint. It was my own
worse.
joint.
No
That's
homo.
worse.
It was my own joint. So did you have to get you drunk in order to do that? Nah, nigga, we was ready to go.
It was consensual.
It was consensual.
He's gonna hashtag me too himself.
Snitching on yourself. Then this nigga gonna be upset when he gets locked up.
Oh yeah.
So okay, so you're doing your thing, right?
You were really infatuated with this, but okay, I'll keep letting you go with it.
I'm trying to see this here, man. I'm trying to see this.
He's
here.
trying to see it from every angle. Go ahead.
At what point do you stop? Like,
When I'm about to finish, like,
so like right before?
yes.
When the cold came through.
When my toes start twitching.
What if it was too late? Would you? I mean,
I think I can time that out good enough where I can not do it.
How do you surprise yourself?
Just because I got 5 kids don't mean that I don't know how to stop when I want to.
Wait a second. Let's just venture down this. So what if?
Hold up, you gotta get in Vlad mode. Hold on, do it right.
So walk me through this. All right? You're almost done, and let's say you forget to stop.
Hell of a brain fart. Hell of a time for me to forget to stop.
What do? You swallow it or you spit it out?
So let me get this right? I'm gonna walk you through this, all right?
Walk me through this, please.
Walk me through this.
My lips are tightly wrapped around my penis at this moment.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. As I slowly get closer and closer to the climax,
Right.
I feel the stiffening of my shaft.
Yeah, there's a tingle there. There's a slight tingle
Okay.
going on there.
There's a release about to happen.
You're killing me.
You telling me I'm going to, at that particular moment, forget to unclench my lips and instead allow the full load to enter and be retained in my mouth.
Because, wait a second. I didn't say
And at no point realize
if you could release a whole load
I'm nutting in my mouth. I should probably move my lips off my penis at this time.
What if the first pump gets out? You know what I mean? I mean, I can't clear it all in one shot. I'm just being honest. I'm just throwing it out there. It's a couple.
Why in your world
shots.
is it so hard to just release the mouth from the penis and let the sperm go
Why in
wherever
the world
it
are
wants
you
to
putting
go?
your own penis in your mouth in the first place?
Because I'm trying to get this nut off.
Exactly. So if you're trying to get it off, you're caught in the moment. It's
And
like,
it feels better with your mouth than it does with your hand. But
Exactly.
I'm not going to
Exactly.
finish. And
Yo,
mouth.
Like I said, walk me through this. How do you know when to stop?
I don't think I need to give Dion permission to post this. Like,
oh shit!
I'm sorry to see the.
And you signed the waiver.
Listen, I must preface this. This is if I was 18. I am 34, so I am no longer in that mindset anymore. I do not wish to suck my own dick anymore. Just to let everyone know.
He got a grill. I mean, you got to what?
But I'm just saying. If you was 18, I mean, you're younger. You get caught up in the moment. You know what I mean? I mean, are your kids planned? Did you plan all your kids?
One.
Which one?
Out of 5, my last one.
The last one. So again, it's easy to kind of get caught up in the moment. You know, you're doing your thing, getting to know yourself. You know, you're 18 now, trying to learn the body. And
man, if you ain't know your body by 18, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Me and my body knew each other quite well at that time.
If you trying to suck your dick at 18, what the fuck is wrong with you? Come on, man.
Hey, some niggas had late starts, right? Some niggas handled these women at this time. Some niggas weren't lucky.
I didn't handle no women until I was like older. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm not afraid to say it.
But I've been handling women since like far back as I can remember. So
I know. I don't want to talk about that.
And you keep trying to equate actual pussy to sucking your own dick. Like, I'm gonna plenty of times I just said, "Yo, fuck it, I'm blowing in this shit. I don't give a shit. It's too good to wait."
Yeah. But
I'm not doing it with my mouth.
But the consequences weren't yours whenever it was the other bitches. You know what I mean? It wasn't your consequence. You won't have to deal with that.
Yeah, you gotta live with. I mean, 1, having your own dick in your mouth. 2, having all the pre in your mouth anyways.
Right, but nobody knows. Nobody knows if he did it. You know what I mean? Only he would know. So would he be able to look?
3,
would you be able to look yourself in the mirror anymore? Like, damn, nigga, we did that.
You gotta look at your penis every time you take a piss and be like, oh man.
Damn.
I blew my
How come
mouth.
you didn't call?
Yeah, I mean, that was cold. We had that one good time, and you ain't even
had a special moment.
You didn't even hit me back. You always with this hand,
Next
nigga.
topic, please. Let's move on.
Yes,
Before I can come up with more questions.
Shit, son. That shit.
Open the door, man. Shit.
Look, all right. Let me just say this. I ain't judging you for your choice, and I respect the choices you made. So let's get back to the topic
The
at
actual
hand.
topic.
You know what I mean?
So
we all said clean shaven or what?
Agree or disagree because it don't matter.
We out
It
here.
don't matter.
Clean
Don't
shit.
matter.
Don't matter.
All right,
Don't matter.
because that was a wild ass tangent and it was quite hilarious. And you know, I care for all y'all and I got love for all y'all, and this is honesty. So you gotta respect the fact that he's honest and he's brave enough to be like, yeah, this is how I really feel. He could have been sitting on that shit and be like, man, I should have just said that shit instead of just, you know what I mean, instead of just keep it to myself and not embarrass myself. You ain't need to feel embarrassed about that shit at all, because you know what, you ain't 18 no more. You ain't 18 no more, and you ain't over here trying to Marilyn Manson yourself up.
I got pussy waiting for me every day. I married it, so I ain't gotta worry about that.
There
no
you
more.
go. You know
These
what I mean?
ribs are staying in my stomach.
It's on
I
pod.
don't know about waiting for you.
And all right, if he does get curious later on in life and he happens to do it, big ups to him, because you know what I mean. He said, "Fuck it, I'm about to go ahead and get into shape to be able to be limber enough to pleasure my fucking self." I don't know.
Wait, just real quick. Make sure you don't get caught in the moment. Just promise me you won't get caught in the moment.
And lock the door so you don't get caught in the moment, getting caught in the moment. All right.
Make sure you edit all that out. Edit all that part.
I ain't editing shit out. This is staying.
Edit that part
This
out.
is staying. This shit's hilarious.
Daniel, make sure you edit that
Unless
out.
Daniel wants to edit it out. If you don't want it to be heard,
I'll ride till I die.
that's a real ass nigga.
That's
You know what I mean?
real.
That's my OG. That's my OG. That's called character. Standing by your statement. He ain't gonna backpedal because somebody else feels a certain type of way, and that is an unpopular opinion. I don't think most people
I'm
would
not.
be like,
I mean,
I'm about
it's
to
his
blast
choice.
off on me.
You know what I mean? That's his choice. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it, but